Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I am making some big moves, and I want to talk about what is going on in the space with you as Bitcoin was going up and is slipping back down a little bit. I sense some of the fear. People have been kind of FOMOing into some things lately. We've all felt it. The market has been hyped up. Some people are saying that Bitcoin's going to keep rallying all the way until the news comes out about the spot Bitcoin ETF. Some people are expecting a dip after that. What's the truth? What is my thoughts? We're going to go through all these thoughts that I'm thinking about the thoughts that I'm thinking. That's a lot of thinking. I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to get into the charts and talk specifically about Bitcoin and what's going on in this market. Some of the altcoin plays that I'm making, the BRC20, the coins built on Bitcoin. The BRC20 tokens are booming right now. Some of them are very volatile, very risky, but I'm going to talk you through one of the big moves that I made overnight, guys. I want to share that with you. And we're going to talk about some big news for crypto.com as well today and some other stories that popped up overnight. A new commercial hinting that, hey, this spot Bitcoin ETF is probably going to be approved. It's very, very funny, very interesting to see. We'll talk about some other stories, Coinbase in this story, and look at the chart for Coinbase and just see what's going on overall. If you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and welcome everybody. We do have a lot of members on the channel. Speaking of which, I see in the chat, Benny Blue Eye, Sushi Satoshi, Cryo, good morning, good afternoon, actually, at this point, had a lot of work to do this morning, so getting the stream up when I can and right in time for some volatility, which is very, very interesting. Let's talk about what's going on. So Bonk, still trending, but kind of retracing a little bit, stuck, an opportunity for some profit taking. We've seen Black Sea's taken some profit, put out some great content on some of the successes he's had with Bonk lately. I myself have been a little bit more into the BRC20 tokens lately, and I think Black Sea's looking at getting a position in this space as well because inevitably this is early. And I highlighted this yesterday, guys. AI, BRC20, and gaming tokens are the hot things this year. I was very early to BRC20. I still have yet to kind of get a position in gaming. I was in and out of my trading portfolio there. And I do have some Corgi AI, which may or may not apply. Don't know why they got AI in the name necessarily, but that's more of a meme token on the Kronos ecosystem. So I've got some exposure to all these categories, not gaming right now, but, very interested in what's coming on in the future. DPIN, I don't know what that is. I got to look into that a little bit more. But Bitcoin right now at $41,900, pretty decent spot. Again, we're kind of playing the game of up or down from here. I've seen some pretty bold claims for some people saying that Bitcoin's going to not collapse until after the Bitcoin ETF news. And honestly, I tend to agree with that because the reason we're here is hype. Hype. Why did Bitcoin pump in the first place in the last year? It's really because of hype over the ETF. And then in October, all of a sudden, it came out that BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF was approved, and that was fake news. But Bitcoin said, I don't care if it's fake news. I'm excited about the future of this thing anyway, and Bitcoin absolutely skyrocketed up. So did the other tokens. Then Ethereum followed. Altcoins broke out. We've seen Solana absolutely ripping and roaring this year. Solana NFTs have been doing pretty well. So we've had kind of a mini bull market, and I've said, be ready for a pullback. But the pullback likely, in my mind, it won't come until after this news is kind of presented about the spot Bitcoin ETF. And regardless of if the ETF is approved or not, I wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback. Buy the rumor, sell the news, or buy the rumor, sell the fact. More so, it's always possible. But even if it dips, I'm not panic selling. I'm not, if you're shuffling some profits and your meme coins off the table, that's not a bad idea in preparation for more accumulation. But who knows? Maybe the ETF gets approved and we just shatter $100,000 because trillions of dollars come in from institutions off the sidelines. There's no real way to tell except for to witness it yourself, dollar cost average, and prepare for whatever comes ahead. At the end of the day, we're not looking for a spot ETF bull market. We're looking for a Bitcoin bull market based on the halving events. The spot ETF is just a bonus, and really a bonus it is. It's not a negative thing. It's a very good thing. It just tells you that governments and regulators are paying more and more attention to this, is what we've seen. We see a new crypto bill proposed by Senator Elizabeth Warren, who apparently has 20% of Senate in support of this bill, which would crush crypto in the U.S. I doubt that it passes. 20% is not enough to get it passed in the Senate. And in the end of the day, a spot ETF is getting approved, and so it just doesn't really make sense to me. It just doesn't really make sense at all. Let's look at some of the big gainers on the day before we get into some of the specific charts. What's going on? Helium's crushing it. Those of you guys holding Helium, nice work. We've been talking about Helium for a while now on the channel because they launched their mobile network. We talked about some competitors out there. like Telcoin, like Dent is another one, but Helium's definitely stealing the show when it comes to mobile communication technologies on blockchain. Definitely got some excited people on that right now. And SEI, which is a newer token, came out recently, is also booming right now as well. They just take turns. FTX token getting a little bit of a reboost after maybe the news story that they're going to clear up all their bankruptcy debt. Blur's been pumping 1,000 sats. What is that? That's a BRC20 token, guys, and I've got quite a bit of it, so I'm excited to see that flow up. I'm going to show you guys some of the big moves that I've made. Smash the like button, subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so already, because we are making moves on this channel daily. Whether we're just looking at stories or actually making trades that we keep you aware of, we want to keep you in the loop on that. So that's what we'll keep doing, guys. So $1.58 trillion market cap, Bitcoin dominance at 52.2%. Bitcoin has 52% of all the money in crypto invested in it. 16% in Ethereum. Ethereum is losing market dominance, probably because Avalanche and Solana are coming up against it. And that's something that we've explored a lot when we look at DeFi Llama. If you haven't seen DeFi Llama, you should check it out. DeFiLlama.com, I believe it is. And you can look at all the different chains out there and see how they're competing against each other. The story goes, Ethereum loses market cap share over time when it comes to the total value locked up in DeFi chains because it's too expensive to conduct transactions on Ethereum until Ethereum 2.0 is absolutely complete, and they solve for this pain of cost of fees and speed of fees. Speed of fees is fine. Cost of fees is really the big problem with Ethereum. When you're talking about a couple seconds, it's not really that big of a deal. When you're talking about a couple minutes, it's a little bit bigger of a deal. That's why the conversation about BRC20 tokens is interesting. A lot of these have been rallying lately. Look over the last 7 days. A lot of triple-digit gainers over here in the last 7 days. A little retracement going on right now, which is fine. I sold 200 Ordinals today, actually, to make my big move. I sold it for stacks. I'm moving my stacks over to the Alex Labs platform in my Leather wallet because I'm making some big buys on the Alex Dex tokens today. I already got some. I'm making a very big buy on it later on. I'm going to share that with you specifically. But these things are pumping, guys, and it's new. And with newness comes confusion. It's certainly confusing. Now, some people don't really like this because Bitcoin's network is slow, it's congested, it's expensive, and it's not favorable like a Solana, but Bitcoin's got an $800 billion market cap, and the market cap for these BRC20 tokens is only about $2 or $3 billion right now. Arguably a lot more upside compared to the $150 billion in the ERC20 tokens. The BRC20 tokens only have $3 billion. Can you say undervalued? Say it with me in the chat. Undervalued. Undervalued, guys. Very crazy. Now, here's the chart for Bitcoin. We'll look at the big moves here in a second, some of the stories, and then I'll get into these charts real quick. So Bitcoin yesterday was kind of headed back up. We are just getting some volatility. It's classic. It's classic. Keeping you on your toes. Be careful, guys. These are dangerous times to be leverage trading right now. Because we are in between channels. I look to long support. Look, if you long support here, boom, you got to bump up. If you short a resistance, boom, you got to move down. This is support. This is resistance. You short support, you long resistance. If we get a breakout, make sure you set your stop loss a little bit above the resistance and a little bit below the support. That's the safest way to do it if you're doing it. If you do want to open up a leverage trade and you're looking to trade, guys, you can do so using the Femex link in the description down below. If you've never used Femex before, it is a fantastic leverage trading platform, but please be careful. Leverage trading is very, very dangerous. I myself prefer swing trading. You can do that there too. Got access to a couple tokens on that exchange. And definitely a big player in the market and some free money if you haven't signed up when you deposit some money in there. So check it out. But this is a dangerous time to open up a long. I wouldn't be looking to open up a long or a short at any point right here. Looking for, again, a bounce off support or off resistance. But I also wouldn't be surprised to see a breakout through this. I think we still got more upside until the spot ETF is either approved, denied, or the news comes out about it. So we got some time, guys. The overall market cap is slightly down as well, kind of in the same zone as the Bitcoin resistances that we've been peaking at. Maybe this needs to be a little bit lower. Maybe that needs to be a little bit down here. But about 1.5 trillion to 1.63 trillion is kind of our range right now. Again, everything banks on Bitcoin. So keep an eye on Bitcoin. Right now, it seems like Bitcoin's trying to make a move back above 42,000. We're getting a little bit of a green candle. Let's see if we can sustain that. We'll keep an eye on Bitcoin throughout this stream. As for Ethereum, at a very key level right now, this, a matter of fact, we're talking about longing support and shorting resistance. Well, arguably, this could potentially be a decent level for a long on Ethereum. Because why? We broke out of this triangle. This triangle was very, very, very significant for Ethereum. I've been tracing this thing for a while, and now we broke out above it. We're bouncing off because we, again, rejected off $2,400. Now we're down to about $2,150, and you could be looking for a bounce here. We could certainly come down to maybe hop off the top of this green trend line as well. I'd be surprised at this point if we came back down to this level before the spot Bitcoin ETF. Maybe after that, we can come back down on this level. I wouldn't like to see that. I'd like to see us stay atop this triangle. And so I do think maybe this could arguably be a very good spot to long Ethereum potentially, but please be careful. I'm not a financial advisor. There's not a financial advice. I'm not going to open up a long on Ethereum. I'm just going to hold it and DCA into it and maybe swing trade it a little bit. But not today anyway. I'm making my BRC20 moves today. Let's look at Crow right now. It's struggling with the 10-cent level, hanging out between 8.7 and 10 cents still. Again, got to look at the larger cap tokens and the overall market cap to understand where the move is for that. And same thing for Solana, kind of stuck at about 70 to 80 bucks right now. So we'll keep an eye on how that's moving along. Bonk has certainly slowed down as well. That Bonk chart's not working, so we'll come back to Bonk here in a little bit. But let's get into some of the stories. So first up, Grayscale CEO says that Bitcoin ETF would unlock about $30 trillion worth of advised wealth for Bitcoin. Now, here's an interesting thing to that, guys. I myself have said on this channel several times, and now I'm back over to the overall market cap of crypto, that our previous high was $2.9 trillion. I said, I think we can get up to $10 trillion, maybe even $20 trillion in this next bull cycle. If we do that from here for the overall market cap, you're looking at to a $10 trillion market cap, about a 500% gain. That's a 5x on, kind of throw any dart at a dartboard with a crypto token on it, kind of gains. Like a lot of coins are going to have 5x gains if that happens. If we go to 20 trillion, that's 10x gains, guys. 10x gains, 20x gains, 100x gains, and BRC20 land, maybe 100 or 1,000x gain potentials. These are things that I'm looking out for, and this article gets me pretty excited to see. $30 trillion worth of advised wealth could go into Bitcoin when the spot ETF is approved. As I say that, you might be wondering, well, how could you possibly say, Crypto Kip, that when a spot ETF is going to get approved, that all of a sudden we're going to get a dip in Bitcoin? It's just a thing called buy the rumor, sell the news, guys. It happens all the time in the markets. Even if it's good news, people buy the hype and they sell it when it launches and they take their profits. And then as you FOMO in, you feel like you're getting wrecked, and they want you to FOMO out, right? They want you to panic sell, and then they'll buy the dip. And so don't get fooled by this manipulation, guys. Bitcoin's going up on average 100% year over year. And I don't think, any of this manipulation with the big players in this and these news stories changes that. At the end of the day, $30 trillion on the sidelines looking to get into Bitcoin. Maybe that's a little bit much, but just know big money's coming. Institutions are coming. This spot ETF is the green light for institutions and millionaires and billionaires to buy Bitcoin seriously and legitimately for the first time. A lot of these guys have probably been on the sidelines because JP Morgan comes out and says it's trash, it's a Ponzi. You have banks coming out against it. You have Warren Buffett and his partner who passed away this year, Charlie Munger, who said it's rat poison. You have Mr. Wonderful. You have also, what's his name? Not Mark Wahlberg. The other guy on Shark Tank. What is his name? I can't think of his name. You have a lot of rich people, guys, coming out and saying that it's rat poison. I would rather buy bananas than Bitcoin. And deep down, they were actually buying Bitcoin the entire time, lying to your face. Those are the games that people play. Don't get fooled by the con artists, the elites that say one thing and do another, guys. Do not get fooled. Smash the like button, in fact, if you support that claim. Mark Cuban, thank you, West Texas Crypto. You know what I be talking about, my brother. I was talking about Mark Cuban and Mr. Wonderful. Exactly. Those guys lied to us. Called Mr. Wonderful. He said, I wouldn't buy Bitcoin. I hate Bitcoin. And then he comes out as one of the secret investors to FTX and then backed SBF before he went to prison. Mark Cuban said he'd rather buy bananas than Bitcoin, like lying scum, and then had a bunch of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Owner of the Mavericks, liar to the public. What a great guy. Let's keep moving. Other good news for Bitcoin and crypto. Bitwise released a new spot Bitcoin ETF commercial. I'm going to share it with you guys. I think I can. Maybe I won't. Go watch it for yourself. I don't want to get like a copyright infringement or whatever. So check it out, though. Bitwise released this new ad where this is the most interesting man in the world. He says, you know what's interesting these days? And then he goes, no. Then he goes, Bitcoin. And then he goes, stay thirsty for Bitcoin, my friends, or something like that. Anyway, this commercial for Bitwise caused some ripples in the crypto market yesterday. It basically says to people, okay, if Bitwise is going to invest money to get an ad for this guy, and probably not a lot of money in the scheme of things, these guys have a lot of money, millions and billions of dollars, but if they're going to invest in an ad and launch this ad, they must be pretty darn confident in their conversations with the SEC that these things are going to get approved. That is bullish, my friends. That is very, very bullish and very exciting to see. You should be crushing the like button if you're happy about that, because I think it's a fantastic thing. Brian Armstrong also did a pretty fantastic thing along with the Winklevoss twins and Gemini and some other players in the crypto space. As Elizabeth Warren is trying to do a crypto crushing bill, the crypto industry has got to fight back. How can we do it? By supporting pro-crypto candidates in 2024. That's exactly what they're doing. They're going to try to get pro-crypto candidates approved. And yesterday came out that there was a $78 million donation to pro-crypto, pro-innovation candidates for 2024, which is fantastic. Coinbase is a leader in this space, which is exactly why I am so bullish on the Coinbase token. Guys, don't sleep on the Coinbase token. I'm not a financial advisor. There's not financial advice, but from the bottom, guys, this thing was down to like $35 if you bought it. You could have had a, what is that, a 5x so far. Absolutely unbelievable gains, and I think this thing is going to break its all-time highs because this thing only launched in April of 2021. It's in its infancy. This thing's going to flip $1 trillion market cap in the future, in my opinion, easily. So I think with right now, what do we have? What's the market cap today? I had a lot of coffee today. I know you can tell it. I know you can see. I had a lot of coffee. I think they've got like a $200 million market cap or a $300 million market cap, maybe. 2-3x is going to be easy for these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if they're a couple $1 trillion in a market cap, honestly, because they are the leaders here. Crypto's a volatile space, though. Again, I said I'm not really looking to leverage trade right now, but people that are, we're getting wrecked over the last couple days, specifically longs looking for a breakout, continued move, Santa rally expectations, people FOMOing in, getting wrecked. So just if you are leverage trading, be careful, guys. We're going to keep an eye on the liquidations. Not a lot of liquidations here in the last 24 hours. More than the bear market. So much more than the bear market, which is exactly what we talked about. This is before the spot Bitcoin ETF hype came out for BlackRock. And then you can see, look what happens. As soon as there's hype about an ETF being approved and the fake news about that, all the liquidations occurred. This was a very big day. We had $455 million worth of longs liquidated when Bitcoin was back up at 44K. People were looking for a breakout to 50K. It just didn't happen. Can it happen this year? Very, very possibly, guys. Anything's possible. Now, I did pick up some Corgi AI recently, and I want to talk about this very briefly. Somebody came out complaining that Corgi AI was held by basically whales. I think it was like 99% of the supply or something. But somebody put out a comment saying that it was held by like whales and they didn't trust it. Maybe they said like 25% of all the supply is held by like the top 25 addresses or something like that. That's just how it goes. And if you want to look into that and you want to understand exactly how that works with these kind of tokens, guys, let me see if I can actually get back to the main page here. So yeah, so you can see the holders. You can see the biggest holder here has 19% of the supply. But if you want to compare that to something like Bonk, it's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. Bonk, meme tokens in general, supplies are held with, by whales. That's what happens. Whales come in, they play these whale games. And so just know that you're playing a risk when you get tokens like Corgi AI, especially if you're buying them on a pump, especially, with meme tokens, guys, you get a lot of manipulation on these things. Even if they're the big ones, there's a lot of danger out there, so just be careful. But at the end of the day, people certainly like memes, so I'm pretty excited about my pick on Corgi AI, but I just kind of wanted to address that because I saw somebody in the comment section the other day. Other good things going on for Kronos right now. We just hit 100 million transactions, which is a huge milestone for Kronos. Very bullish on this exchange. We just burned 50 million Crow. This is pretty spectacular as well. And so I'm getting pretty darn excited about this. People are wondering, why didn't Crow pump because of this burn? Well, it's just because Bitcoin's not moving. And honestly, 50 million Crow is nothing in the total supply of 25 billion Crow. It's just a little fraction. It's just going to be good news stories along with all the positive marketing campaigns they have, the licenses that are getting approved. Just one good little extra needle in a haystack, really. But it's all a good story. I'm excited for Crow. I'm still bullish on Crow. So I just wanted to kind of address some of that for you guys on this stream. Now let's talk about some of my big moves here on within this, guys. So here's my leather wallet. All right. I currently have, this is my holdings within this leather wallet. This used to be called the Hero wallet. I got into this back in the fall, I believe. And, or maybe early, actually, you know what? I didn't get in the fall. I didn't get in October. I got in like the spring and summer, kind of in the bear market summer. And, I was early. I got into Alex token a little bit later than I would have liked to. I just didn't have like a lot of liquidity this summer because I bought a house. I definitely have a little bit of stacks tokens, but my big move here, guys, is I do have a big transaction coming. You can see I have 7,700 stacks coming. That's about $9,000 worth of stacks. And what I'm going to do with that stacks is I'm probably going to put a majority of it into this Alex token, actually. I'm going to put a majority of it into... Let me actually reload this page, refresh this for us. I'm actually going to put a majority of it into this Alex token right here. Now, this thing has about, let's see actually exactly what it is. So this is my big play that I was alluding to earlier in the stream. I'm getting heavy into BRC20s. I've already got a big position, so I'm just adding more to that. I'm buying a big stack right now because I really do believe the value proposition of this. It's got a $210 million market cap. I think this could easily be a couple $2 billion market cap project. And so, an easy 5, 10, who knows, maybe even 20x is still ahead on this token. We'll see. 100x, going to be pretty difficult for this token. Are we really going to get to a $20 billion market cap on this? It is on Bitcoin. It's the first decentralized exchange on Bitcoin, maybe, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a simple 2, 3, 5, 10x maybe. Flip some profits into some other lower cap coins within the ecosystem. But I actually sold all my ordinals that I held on crypto.com for it. Now, I still hold 50 ordinals, which is worth about $2,700 or $3,000. But I want to get bigger positions in some of these smaller cap coins. Now, with that comes a lot more risk. And obviously, this is way pumped up right now. But again, I look at the value proposition for BRC20 tokens. I look at the total market cap of BRC20 coins compared to the ERC20 coins. And I think there's a lot of upside ahead. And so I'm just trying to be transparent. Again, this is included in my trading money. These are my trading funds right now, not my holding portfolio. So I'm just moving this around and making some plays. I will sell probably all the stacks for Alex, maybe pick up a little bit of some of these other tokens on here. Some that I've got an eyeball on are... for example, this inscription token, which is down 81% on the day, a very big crash, which is very risky. I had actually just yesterday $2,000 in this thing, and the value of the whole account is down to $711 because of this alone. This was worth about $1,700 yesterday, worth $300 today. That's the volatility you get because the market cap on this thing's only like $7 million. So not at all would I recommend you to buy that token, but I might get a little risky, throw $1,000 in there. We'll see how it happens, especially after it just crashed yesterday. If this thing's pumps back up, it'll be something to do some kind of quick flips on. I'll show you guys my portfolio right now, just so you guys are fully aware of exactly what I got going on. Maxi tokens, Shint tokens, pizza. I got a little pizza as well. These are meme. This is a meme token. Maxi's a meme token. This Inscript token, this DXM token, I don't even know. And B20, which is kind of like the rewards token on this Alex platform, actually. So a couple different things you can do. I'm just going to transfer in my stacks token, which again, you saw. This transfer is pending. It takes a little while, so I'm going to have to be patient here. It might even not come till tomorrow. That's kind of how slow it is, but you can kind of see my transaction is pending right there. So I'm waiting for that to come through. And once it does, then I'm just going to go right here to the swap function, and I'm going to go ahead and just swap for these Alex tokens. Boom. And then approve the transaction, and that'll get paid for in fees from, I believe, the Stacks tokens, because this is on the Stacks chain. So the Alex platform is the first decentralized exchange built on Bitcoin, built on the Stacks layer 2 chain, which is a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. That is a lot. What a mouthful, guys. What a journey. If you want to follow me on this journey, you guys better subscribe to the channel. You better turn on those notification bells, because this thing is volatile. It is new. It is scary. It is crazy. And this is only just the surface, guys. Also, you could look at the Ordinals wallet. I'll show you guys that as well. So I do have some money in the Ordinals wallet as well. I'll show you guys some of that real quick. Let me actually unshare my screen, and I'll show you some of this. Give me 1 second. Bing, bing, bing. Gotta unshare that screen, y'all. Yap-a-dow, because I gotta type in a password. Okie dokie. Let's reshare the screen. And I'll show you guys. So this is my big bag of sats. I got a lot of sats. What is sats? Sats is this guy right here. Probably my best performing BRC20 token. I've got so much in this. I do not need to get any more. 1,000 sats and sats are the same thing, guys. But this thing has absolutely been booming. Just look at last year. Kaboom, right? Dropped a couple zeros already. Actually, yeah, dropped a couple zeros. And moving on up, this thing is a big market cap, 1.4 billion. So again, less upside. You want some more upside, then you got to look through some of these really risky guys. Don't think that I didn't tell you that these were risky. Okay. Some of these other altcoins in this ecosystem, a couple of these that have been pretty decent and big, Shint. A lot of people talk about, I've been looking, Pizza's a meme coin, but that seems to do pretty well. OXBT was doing really well lately. Let's see. VMPX has gotten a lot of hype. Ooh, wait, VMPX. I got a lot of VMPX, don't I? Boom, VMPX right there. So I got some VMPX. I got $500 in VMPX. That's cool to see. So that's moving as well. But these things are volatile, guys. So please be careful. Extreme volatility on these things. Kind of different than your typical exchange. This thing had like a little flash crash yesterday, so that's why it shows this. Let's look at the VMPX token actually, and let's see what the kind of market cap is on this thing, and let's look through some details. Let's see what it is. I know, guys. Keep putting the comments in the comment section. By the way, this is a $9 million market cap. Very risky. It's on Gate.io. So pretty new, guys. Pretty new. What is it? Let's see what it is. Doesn't really give a description here. Let's look at the website. BRC20 and ERC20. It'll serve as bridge liquidity token connecting Bitcoin and Ethereum X1 blockchains that exist as BRC20 token on the Bitcoin side and ERC20 token on the Ethereum side, having a total of 108 million tokens. So let's see here what they got. How many Twitter guys do they got? Oh, I'm not logging on Twitter here. 5,000 on Twitter. Very small. Very small. Guys, I don't know. This could be a pump and dump. These market caps are so low, they could be a pump and dump. However, guys, I will say this. I feel very confident in the B20 token. I feel very confident in the Alex token. I feel very confident in the Stacks token, and definitely in Ordinals. I do hold Ordinals still, like I said. I did sell my Ordinals all on my crypto.com wallet, but you can see I got 49 Ordinals here. I had 50. I transferred one over to the Xverse wallet. I'm dabbling with some of the wallets here in the space. If you're looking for a wallet to use, Xverse is certainly one of them out there that's good for BRC20. It's from what my experience has been. It also plugs into the Alex Labs platform along with the Leather wallet. Those are my two favorite wallets, really the only ones that I've dabbled with right now. A lot of recommendations on YouTube from that, from Twitter, from the research that I've done. So smash the like button if you enjoy the research, guys. I'm trying to get you guys on the forefront of these technologies, y'all. I'm trying to get you guys on the forefront of these technologies. ICP. I don't know so much about ICP. I'm not super stoked about it. Honestly, we'll have to see how ICP plays out. But how you guys doing? What's going on? Let's do a little Q&A, guys. How we feeling? What's happening in that live stream chat? That was some fast talking, y'all. I had a lot of coffee today. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful is Kevin O'Leary. Thank you for clarifying that. Cryogenics on the ball. We got Australia in the chat. We got America. We got Canada. We got Cryo. You're from, where are you from again? Not Turkey. And it's probably not even close to you. We got people from all over the world in this chat, guys. All over the world in this chat. And that's a lot of fun. I love that. That makes me happy. Man, just look at what we've had, though. Look at this. You talk about coming out of a bear market. Look at what crypto's doing. This is the overall market cap. Look at this view. When you just auto-fit it to the screen, look at this view. Pumping. Blasting off. Maybe we're due for a pullback, but we're doing all right right now. Will Stopson's got a crypto kip lifting emoji. I started lifting, actually. I want to show you guys my gym. I'll put it on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Crypto Kip tweets or something like that. Just find me on Twitter. In a link in the description or down below, you can see go to Crypto Report Twitter. You'll find me, Crypto Kip tweets or something like that. But I'll share a little of my personal life with you guys and what's going on, what moves I'm making on Twitter. Kind of keep you guys posted, retweet some cool stories. We got Sweden, we got Finland, not even close to Turkey. Or maybe it is close, but not the same place, that's for sure. Will Stopson, good to have you, brother. Thanks for joining. No worries at all. No worries at all. Not everybody can make every live stream. I've also been jumping all over the place with times. I do the best I can to, keep my timing consistent, but it's really hard. I got a job, full-time job, so it's tough. We do 5 videos a day, so we're just trying to kind of do live streams when we can, and if you can catch it, great, and if not, no hard feelings, brother. You can always watch them after the fact, but the live streams are fun because we do a Q&A. Yesterday during the live stream, we had 5 gifted memberships, and if you got a gifted membership, if you're a member on the channel, you get connect your Discord to your YouTube account. You can do that in Discord, and you get access to our private Discord. And there's kind of some, little things that we're talking about, getting a little more personal with the community, more of a one-on-one with me and Black Sea. So check it out, guys. Check it out. 23 million ETH in Titanics, and I don't know too much about the Titanics token. I've seen a little bit of hype about that, but what other coins are you guys looking at out there? What are the coins you're peeking at for the day, folks? How we feeling, folks? Anybody get some dark lines out there? I did not get any dark lines myself. I'm just looking to make too much money in these BRC20 tokens for now, and when I make a bunch of massive gains on that, I'll buy 1 or 2 lines, probably on the aftermarket, probably way more than they cost right now, but money's relative. I don't really care. It's just kind of my own theories, guys. I got to follow my heart, got to follow my instincts, and I can kind of tell you guys about what I'm doing, but that might not be right for you. I've already got a couple loaded lines. I've already got a couple Cyber Cubs. I've already got a heck of a lot of land deeds. I got like 30 land deeds or something crazy like that. I got a bunch of backpacks. I'm so exposed to the crypto.com NFT space. If anything, I need to get in the Solana ecosystem. And also, one other warning for you guys, too. One other big warning for you guys as well. Don't say I didn't warn you. Obviously, these tokens are doing pretty darn well, and we definitely like tracking our BRC20 tokens here. Whoa, Oshi's going up pretty darn big right now. That's up to $3,000. Yeah, nice. Let's see what's going on with Oshi real quick. Ooh, let's see what gains that is. What do you got? $17 million market cap, very low market cap. Wow. That is unbelievable. That has produced some pretty darn good gains for me over the last month. This thing's up 177%. Not too shabby over the last year. Actually down. Let's see how this thing does. I've only got 1 Oshi token. Very low market cap. Going to be interesting to watch that one play out. I don't know. But back to the point. I want to show you guys. So there are ordinals. These are the NFTs built on Bitcoin. Bitcoin frogs, they got a floor price of it's half a Bitcoin for a Bitcoin frog. Pixel Pepes are 0.09 Bitcoin. And I make some money on these BRC tokens. I will be buying some of these. I actually really, you know what I want? I want a Bitcoin punk. That's what I want. I want a Bitcoin punk, a floor price of 0.06. I want a Bitcoin punk. That's what I want. I can't afford a crypto punk. I can't justify a crypto punk, but I can certainly justify one of these with a 0.09 Bitcoin. Especially if I rip a bunch of gains on the BRC20 tokens, then I'll continue to support this BRC20 Ordinals community because I think it's pretty great. There's been a lot of really great gains. So another one, if you feel like you missed out on Solana NFTs and Ethereum NFTs, well, Bitcoin NFTs, guys, Bitcoin NFTs. West Texas Crypto added again, another gifted membership. Will Stopson. Hey, now you don't have an excuse. Now you're a member, Will. You got to show up. No, just kidding. But access our private Discord. Congratulations. Very generous to you. West Texas Crypto. Thanks for sharing the love, man. Very cool. Awesome. Crypto Keeper says he's making a lot of money off of SEI. Yes, a lot of people are making really big gains on the SEI token today. Very cool to watch people make money in this space, and that's just what's going to happen. Guys, if you believe me, or if you don't, I just know that I said it. We are coming into a bull market, folks. We are coming in to a bull market. ML Ballman says, can you make a video on how to buy into BRC20? I'm going to do it right now for you, Ballman. You want to know how to buy into BRC20? I'm going to give you the easy easy route to do it, all right? So Bowman, this is for you. You asked for a tutorial. I'll give you a tutorial on the spot. Since you're here, since you're watching, let's get into it. It's very simple. I'm going to give you the most simple way to do it. I'm not going to bring you over to Unisat. What is Unisat? Unisat is another exchange out there. It's another platform where you can, this looks really complicated. This is too much. You don't have to go here. If you want to be really early things, you got to help kind of inscribe some of these tokens, okay? So these things, and you got to look for things that are in progress, things that haven't even been launched yet, and you get them before they even launch. This is kind of like getting in on a pre-sale token almost. And so, you know, check it out. These are some of these. SUI on BRC20. I don't know what's big here. You got to do more research on that. But these are kind of the tokens that have been vetted, okay? So this is the Alex platform. This is the decentralized exchange. First up, you need to set up a Leather wallet. Bowman, have you ever set up a DeFi wallet before? Let me know in the comments down below. If not, you just got to go and go to Twitter, check out Leather, okay? This is just one wallet. There's other ones out there, but I've used Leather. It's the one I'm familiar with, so it's the one I'll tell you about. At Leather BTC, make sure that you don't get this wrong. Don't go to some scam site. Don't go to, do your own research, guys, but I'm giving you kind of what I did, okay? Here you go, and I'm going to actually make sure this is the right one. Let's see here. Let's double check for you. Yeah, so this is the right one. So I'm going to follow these guys as well. Am I even logged in here? Oh, I am logged in here. Good. So I'm going to follow these guys, but they have 18 followers, so still a little new. This is for Bitcoin Ordinal stacks, B20 tokens. So, and they're probably going to do a lot more here, but you can go here to the website. You can download the wallet. If you're not familiar with DeFi wallets, you got to set up a seed phrase, protect it with your life. It's how if you ever lose access to your wallet, you get access to your wallet again. You got to be careful. If you're new to that, I suggest you do a ton of research on that. I'm not going to walk you through that tutorial today. But once you get a Leather wallet set up and you save your seed phrase in a secure location, ideally not even on your person, not even at your home, in case somebody breaks in, you don't want them to steal your seed phrase. You got to be very, very careful with that stuff. All the money you put in that wallet is at risk. If somebody gets your seed phrase, you are doomed, my friend. If they want to steal it from you, it's gone. So be careful. Just like MetaMask, just like this Unisat wallet as well, but we're not going to talk about Unisat wallet today. So set up a Leather wallet. Step 2, easiest thing you can do is buy some stacks on a centralized exchange, okay? This is my recommendation. You buy some stacks on a centralized exchange, whether it's on Coinbase or crypto.com or whatever exchange you use, and then you transfer it over using the stacks chain. You copy this address to your own wallet address, and you'll have your own wallet address. You copy that address, and when you buy those stacks tokens on whatever exchange it is, whether it's Coinbase or on crypto.com, you copy this address here on this Leather wallet through the Alex, platform. You connect your wallet, you take that address, and you send your stacks tokens to that address. Well, then eventually they're going to show up in your wallet. Right now, I've actually got some stacks pending right now. And be careful, guys. This pens for a long time. It took me 12 or 14 hours for the stacks to come through. I transferred some over the other day, 1,600. There's a lot more. It might take longer. It might take less. Stacks takes a while. Bitcoin's slow, so you better be patient. Don't panic. Triple, double check, quadruple check your addresses, and do not think this is financial advice, guys. You have to do your own research here. If you make a mistake, that's on you, guys. I can't take responsibility for it. You've got to do your own due diligence here. You got to make sure if this is too much for you, then it's too much for you, okay? This isn't for everybody. Some people just need to use centralized exchanges and hit the easy button. This is a lot, okay? But I'm just telling you guys about the moves I'm making. So this is pending. Eventually, it'll arrive into your wallet. From there, if you want to just get the Alex token, you can do so with the simple swap feature. If you want to do some of this trading features and you want to access this trading functionality in the B20 order book, well, then you actually have to transfer it over and you have to do some bridging, okay? And so you're going to have to get it over to the BRC20 bridge. So whether you're going to transfer Bitcoins over there or your Ethereum tokens over there, whatever it is, you can transfer them in this wallet, and then you can go ahead and transfer them over and move them over to the Stacks chain or to the BRC20 chain. And then you can go ahead and you have to fund your trading portfolio. You fund it with SUSDT. Matter of fact, transferring USDT over here could be pretty simple for you as well. So you have a couple options. It doesn't have to be Stacks tokens. I just use Stacks tokens because I wanted to swap them for Alex. But you deposit them in here, and then you're good to go. And if you know how to trade, it's pretty straightforward, just like trading on anything else, guys. Here's the order book that we like. How much do you want to buy? I've got $8 of USDC tokens. I could buy 24 BRC20 tokens with it. I just need money for gas and transactions. And so you'd kind of see that if I tried to do this right now, I don't think the transaction would go through, but you'd sign the transaction after you logged in. There you go. That's how you do it, guys. But do your own research. Please, please, please do your own research. Do your own due diligence, guys. This is extremely risky. I hope that was helpful for you. That was like one of the most in-depth little tutorials I've done here, because that's a lot. I'm still learning it, so it's new to me. And so I'm just trying to... Honestly, I'm out here experimenting with my language every single day. I'm trying to figure out how to explain these things to you guys. These aren't easy to explain. If you appreciate the content, then do me a favor. Crush that like button for me. I've done so much research, hours and hours of research away from Mrs. Crypto Kip. I got to go do some research. She's like, what are you doing over there, sweetie? Come spend time with me. I'm like, baby, I'm trying to put some bread on the table. I'm trying to make some money. I got to research this confusing stuff. And then I'll show her and she'll see, oh my gosh, this is the most confusing thing in the world. I say, I know. Imagine trying to explain it to your YouTube audience. So every day the explanation is getting better, but I still got some work to do. When I get perfect at it, and granted, I'll never be perfect at it, but when I get a lot better at it, I'll put out a full-on tutorial video on it. I just haven't had the time to do it yet, and I'm still not smart enough to explain it to you in a perfect way. But I hope that was helpful to you guys. I really hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. And if you did, why don't you snag that little snippet and post it on Twitter or something and share the channel with somebody who needs to learn a little bit. But let them know it's not financial advice, okay, guys? Please let them know it's not financial advice. What a tutorial, huh? What other tokens are we looking at? Focals Pocals. I don't know what I'm saying now. Focals Pocals. Okay. Here we go. What do we got? What are the big gainers on the day? What are the big movers on the day? Bitcoin's moving again. That's good to see. That's good to see. Back above 42K. Let's see what our top gainers are. SEI, FTX token, moving again. Sats is doing well. A lot of good coins out here, guys. Terra Luna Classic and Terra Luna Icky. Icky. A lot of people were saying in the chat on the Crow burn video, why doesn't Crow pump like Terra Luna? Like when a burn happens for Terra Luna? Because all that Terra Luna has going for it is burns. They collapsed. The founder is a failure. I hate it. I hate it. Hate's a strong word, but it's an accurate word. Oh boy, it is confusing, guys. It is confusing, folks. I'll tell you. I will tell you. Well, we had a gifted membership, guys. We do have some new members on the channel. Make sure if you became a member or you want to become a member, access our private Discord. Just link your Discord to your YouTube. If you want to become a member on YouTube, there's a link in the description down below showing you how to do it and kind of what you get along with it, guys. We'll do giveaways. We'll do a lot of fun stuff, so just be ready for it. It's coming along. As we're making more money on this bull market, we're going to continue to give back. Do I like APT? Do I like Aptos? Aptos has been doing pretty darn well. A lot of people are hyped up about it. Another player. I think it's another competitor. I think another layer 1 protocol out there. How many winners can there be? How many winners can there be? It's a good question. All right, guys, that is all I got for you in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button for me. Subscribe to this channel if you want more content like this. We have 5 videos every single day, live streams Monday through Friday for you guys, and we're trying to get people rich. But again, none of it's financial advice. We're just going to keep doing the hard work, the due diligence, try to educate you guys as much as we can, and at least provide some entertainment for you guys. Benny Blue Eyes asks, is mobile purchasing different in any way on a laptop or PC? I highly recommend you guys use the PC for the BRC20 tokens. That is a fantastic point. A lot easier from the PC. I don't know how to do it from the mobile. I haven't tried it from the mobile. I do it all on the PC. I recommend that that's what you guys do too. But again, I'm not a financial advisor and it's not financial advice. I said it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more. You guys got to do your own due diligence. You got to be safe. You can lead a horse to water, but hopefully that water doesn't have poison in it. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. That's all I got in this one. I got to go. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, don't forget, the DCA, HODL, and I'll see you in the next one. I make myself laugh. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.